He's known as TK, a social media ninja and digital genius to the thousands of the city of Joburg's Twitter social media account. Tumelo Komape has transformed the city's customer services responses and alerts. Last week, TK was announced as the winner of the inaugural South African Communications Forum ICT Achievers Award, Future ICT Leader. Tumelo Komape joins us in studio to tell us more about the award and what makes him a go-getter guy for customer service. Welcome.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on your show.
So this is the man behind the tweets, eh? This is what you look like.
I guess.
That's fantastic. It's really great. I mean, so we call you the social media ninja and the digital genius.
Well, I'm glad that somebody's calling me that, because it would be too bad if I called myself that, you know.
Yeah.
So, I think that the Mail and Guardian is the one that came with that concept, social media ninja. I'm like, ooh,
it's a good
too
one.
much pressure. It's a nice
It looks
one.
good on your CV, I can tell you that much. Together with this award, it's a fantastic thing.
Thank
but
you,
you know, that's the reality, is that people, when there's a problem, people turn to social media.
Absolutely.
It's the first place you turn to these days. And you want an answer and you want one immediately.
Absolutely. I remember when, there was, when Joburg had a couple of tremors, the first tweets I've seen were in less than a minute. I'm like, even when people are in shock, the first thing they run to is social media. So the city has a couple of points of contacts, like the walk-in center, email, the website, as well as social media and the call center. But social media has been the most preferred medium of contact and communication with the city. And why is it the most preferred? Primarily because it's easy to use, and generally in South Africa it's the most used platform to communicate or to complain or to request customer services, etc., etc.
Yeah.
But in the city of Joburg, it's because we're very responsive on our social media. I literally, as long as I'm awake, I'll definitely send a response. And I feel so uncomfortable if a customer sends us something and we're looking at the, at data there, and people are complaining their issues and we're doing nothing about it. So it's the most preferred medium of contact, and our response rate is sitting at around 98% within a 6-hour to a 12-hour period.
Yeah.
So, and also within 3 hours, we're sitting at around 80%. So we're extremely responsive on Twitter and on Facebook.
Fantastic. Listen, I have to actually pull my earpiece out of my ear because my director's driving me mad complimenting you so much about how efficient you are. So I'm just going to pull it out because I'm trying to concentrate on what you're saying, which is great, because you've gotten a bit of a fan base for working for the city of Joburg and with the sign of TK. Because you know what's so lovely is that besides the fact that you're responding, you're almost easing the blow with a great sense of humor as well, and that's what people are appreciating. I mean, I think this tweet that you sent out, this one on the city of Joburg's account, saying, now that hashtag fill up Orlando Stadium is done, business as usual, save water, Val Dam drying up, TK. I love it. So I mean, do you have the freedom, and let's talk about that, because it's a dangerous space to be in. Do you have the freedom from the city of Joburg to sort of play around a little bit?
Yes.
You do?
Yes, and I think it came through time. I've been in the city for 3 years, so I have a little bit of experience to say, man, I've played with the script, I've played by the rules for a long time, and I've shown the stats to my bosses to say, the normal, government messages, the serious scripted messages do not work. If you look at the stats, they don't reach anybody. They are too serious. They belong on the website or somewhere on a press release. But if you want to reach people on the social media using the social media environment and the platform, you've got to understand the environment, what is happening, what is trending. For instance, we know right now there's you might have seen that picture of the little guy writing.
Come on, Jake.
Exactly. It's a trending picture.
Jake is my hero. He is my little guy, and I think he's everybody's little guy.
That's a trending picture.
Absolutely.
And it's a trending meme. You can use it to drive traffic to your boring, serious copy, or you can use funky copy to drive traffic to a serious or a boring picture, a straightforward picture where someone is just posing there, etc., etc. So it's important that we leverage on the trends. That's why I jumped onto that trend hashtag fill up Orlando, and then I thought, let me do something about it. I spent a lot of time trying to think how can I send the city's messages to where the audiences are. The audiences are in the hashtags. The hashtag give you an idea what the country or the people are concerned about. Recently it was the midterm budget report, and on that day, lots of South Africans were concerned about that. So what business do you have as an organization like the City of Johannesburg to use any other hashtag on that day? Because your customers, your residents are concerned about midterm report. Absolutely. So what you need to be doing is to customize your messages in a clever, exciting way, in a funky way, that it doesn't sound like you're ambushing the hashtag.
Can I ask you what happens behind the scenes? Because, we all speculate is that we get upset. So now I get home, I've got no water, my lights are off.
Yeah.
I'm, everything is it's devastating. I need to bath my family, I need to feed them, I need to do this, I'm stressed, and then I start ranting on Twitter, and I'm saying, City of Joburg, what is going on? What are you doing? Blah, blah.
Exactly.
Do you guys laugh at us? Do you really sit there sometimes and laugh at us and think,
no,
look at these people, what am I meant to say to them now?
No, you would have felt it.
Would I really?
You will
promise
feel
me
it.
You don't laugh at us and say, these people.
I mean, even if you were to call our call center, and then you can feel in the tone of voice that this person is laughing at your query.
Yeah.
And so I personally don't laugh at.
You don't do it. It is frustrating.
But there are those that, even though they're serious, I find the fun in them.
You have
and
to.
Then we try to. The idea is to ease the pain, is to give people hope, is to encourage them, is to say to them, we are attending to the issues, we are quite aware of them, and we're going to restore power. And I've learned that people of Joburg are very kind. They just want to know that you are aware of my power outage. They can wait, and if you know the expected time of restoration, just tell them so they can make alternative plans.
Absolutely.
That's all they want.
Information is key, and you know what? It honestly does. It helps the citizens, and it's great to see that those Twitter accounts are real, and they're not these automated responses. And the fact that they're real individuals sitting there with a great personality, but don't get yourself into trouble. You keep on doing the great work, because sometimes you can put a tweet out there that can make you or break you. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
We're so proud. Great to have met you. Thanks for coming and visiting us here in the studio.
Thank you
And
very much.
for everybody that follows Twitter, that is on Twitter and follows the City of Joburg, TK is the man, and he's won an unbelievable award. And I think it's just a great way to show you the future of service here in the country. It's all got to do with ICT. He was announced as the winner of the inaugural South African Communications Forum ICT Achievers Award as the future ICT leader. Well done, TK. That's Tumelo Komape. All right.